Hey everybody, welcome back to the Cow's channel. I am the Cow, and today we're going to talk about something that really, for lack of a better word, angers me amazingly. I want to drop every four-letter word I can, but YouTube does not like that at the beginning of a video. So let me just explain this to you guys. Because when I saw this while I was scrolling through my Twitter, talking to my friends like Bowser Kurga and Westtown HD. Shout out to them if they happen to see this episode. And all my wrestling buddies, congratulating all European AEW fans for 35,000 tickets sold. Having a pretty good day, had a good dinner. Back slightly hurting because I've been working out more, but knowing that it's going to be worth it in the long run. Everything's coming up, Cow. And then I saw something that really upsets me. Now, before I talk about that, let's go back to this past Friday, April the 28th. Because on that day, Kotaku got blacklisted by Nintendo, yes, the House of Mario, for posting leaks. So, Kotaku is one of many gaming websites that's having a lot of problems. Now, if you haven't been paying attention in the economy, all the venture capital, all the money that these websites used to feed on has dried up. And so like Vice Media earlier today went into bankruptcy. It's probably not going to be good how it comes out. All of these internet websites that used to be able to take developers to task over really stupid things. I would see them complain about random stuff in a game review article that had nothing to do with the game. They're like, the politics of this one state really make me so upset. I don't understand how I can do my job and play video games. Then take a day and let somebody who actually wants to play the game write the review. Now, Kotaku is no stranger to this. Bethesda, Ubisoft, and others have all blacklisted Kotaku because, and this is the important part, Kotaku has been known to post leaks and insider information about upcoming games, which has earned them a reputation as a controversial website among the gaming industry. Now, when you get blacklisted, where's the cow's head? When you get blacklisted by a publisher, some really terrible stuff happens. You don't get invited to game conferences as their guest to see their upcoming stuff. You don't get to have their developers and their artists and their game directors made for one-on-one previews. But most importantly of all, when you get blacklisted by a game company, they do not give you pre-release review copies of their games. Now, as you know, I try, even though I'm a little channel and this is for fun, doesn't make any money, but even I tried to have the first episode of a game up the same day it releases. The reason for that is because if you don't and you wait just 24, 48 hours, you can have a lot of trouble. Most games take between, it depends on the genre, but even action games can take 12 to 20 hours to complete, maybe not even find everything. If you're not giving a pre-released review copy, you're going to have a hard time having your review up in a timely fashion, having a guide up in a timely fashion, having a this is what's cool or interesting video on YouTube about the new Jedi Star Wars game. Now, according to a director at Nintendo, the leaks posted by Kotaku have hurt the company's ability to build anticipation for the upcoming releases, which is true. I mean, if you're going to give away all the cool stuff weeks ahead of time, who cares? The director also stated that Nintendo values the relationship they have with their fans and that the leaks posted by Kotaku undermined the relationship. Now, Kotaku has said, this is essentially a self-pity party. And, it's so unfair that we're being blacklisted. Do you know how hard it is to be a journalist? Of course it's very hard to be a journalist. You not only have to write and articulate well. I'm taking Kotaku's side on this. It's not easy. You have to write and articulate well for the written copy. You have to be entertaining and engaging on the YouTube video. And you have to be good to better than average at video games to get through the games even with an early release copy. It's not easy. And Kotaku is not wrong in saying it's not easy. But the fact remains that you shouldn't be screwing the people who you need to do your business with. Why do you think that these companies will give you stuff when you show, by the way, we're going to spoil your story and cut down on your sales because I want extra clicks? Now, this article on the Gaming Watcher goes into a really good point that I want to point out. Is that why Kotaku may feel that they are being unfairly targeted. The fact remains that posting leaks about upcoming games is a violation of the trust that publishers have in the media. Publishers rely on the media to help build anticipation for their games, like Nintendo said, and when that trust is broken, it can have a negative impact on their ability to market their games effectively. You are taking out sales of the people who need to be supportive of your website. Now, one of the leaks that got Kotaku blacklisted was about Splatoon 3. So Splatoon 3 is a huge game. It's how Nintendo has a great shooter franchise without actually having a shooter, because, you know, it's a bunch of inklings with squirt guns and paint. According to Director Famitsu, the second part of the expansion pack for Splatoon 3 will feature both story and gameplay mechanics. This is not the first time they had been in hot water. In 2018, they posted a list of upcoming games that included references to Sandy Hook and to mass shooters. And whether it was true or not, the damage had already been done, and they even after they pulled the list shortly after. Now, the controversy around the blacklist is one example of the tension between the gaming industry and the media. As someone who has written about games for only 20 years, I can attest to the fact that the tension is nothing new. Publishers want to control the narrative, and the media wants to provide accurate on it coverage. Now, I go through all that to get to this, just to bring you up to date and to bring to this final thing. As for Nintendo, it remains to be seen whether their decision to blacklist Kotaku will have a lasting impact on the game website's ability to cover their games. One thing is for sure, however, the tension is unlikely to go away anytime soon. So why am I angry about this? It sounds like they're just fighting each other. Kotaku published this 8 hours ago. Everything we're learning about Zelda Tears of the Kingdom from the leaks. The entirety of the new Zelda game released a week ahead online. May 12th, this Friday. That's when you're going to be able to play. I got a lot of people that are really excited about this game. We've already learned a great deal more. Spoiler warning, we'll be steering clear of story info below, but obviously anyone who wants to go and turn... Here's the thing. They literally spoil everything. I'm not even going to scroll down here and show it. After Kotaku had the gall just freaking... I'm sorry, it's a week from Friday. Today's the 2nd. But after literally just one weekend of Kotaku saying, this is a pity party, this is not fair, we're being unfairly targeted, not 1 week has passed, and they are spoiling Tears of the Kingdom for everybody. You do not have to amplify thieves, because that's what it is. When somebody got their copies early, either there was a shipping error and somebody got their copy early, or somebody got the wink wink nudge from a GameStop or a Best Buy or a Walmart game section or an Amazon shipping delivery accidentally or whatever. Somebody accidentally or purposefully got a copy early and has decided, this game's amazing. I'm going to spoil it for everybody else because that's what I'm going to do. No, you're an idiot. You're stupid. Go touch some grass. What is wrong with you? Don't spoil other... You are the kind of nut bunny. I'm saying nut bunny because, again, I'm trying to keep it PG on this. That literally... in the late 70s, early 80s, would walk out of Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back and say, I can't believe that Darth Vader is Luke Skywalker's father, to the people waiting for the next showing. And then, hey, it's not my fault you heard that. I really enjoyed it. I was just commenting. Why are you Ethan Gatz? I really hope that you were forced to post this, because if not, you're an idiot. You know what? I tried to go to the comments, and I was worried that some of the things are spoilers, so I cut that out. Because I'm not spoiling Nintendo's game. What is wrong with you? Why are you doing this? I'm so confused. How you think that this is appropriate. Especially after you said, no, we're just trying to provide... Why are you leaking the game? You know that the game was not supposed to leak 2 weeks in advance. And this is what you're doing. If you want to, please just let me know in the comments what you think about this. Because I think this is a flaming pile of garbage. I think that people at Kotaku thought, we're going to show Nintendo. We're going to get back at them right now. This is ridiculous. This is stupid. This is petty. A channel of my size would kill to have the relationship that Kotaku is thrown away with Nintendo. I would kill to have that relationship with any studio, much less one of the big 3 console and game publishers. And you've thrown it away because at a time when the money is drying up for your business, at a time when you're going to need every iota of goodwill from these publishers, you are throwing it away. You are the ones throwing the pity party right now. Kotaku is disgusting. And I am never going to post a spoiler article on this channel from them or anybody else unless I specifically get permission from somebody making the game. Hey, Cal, it's okay to talk about this now. Or they've shown it in a commercial on YouTube. And even then, I hope I'm nice enough and smart enough to say, guys, I want to talk about the trailer they just released 4 hours ago. If you haven't seen it, I'll put a link in. Go see it, then come back here. Guys, let me know what you think below, because this really... I'm about to drop 4-letter words. Thank you guys for watching, and just Kotaku sucks. Sucks.